This morning I decided to make cottage cheese flatbread that I've been seeing all over social media. It's supposed to be for a high protein breakfast. I got my cottage cheese, I sprayed my baking tray, and I mushed my cottage cheese onto the tray like I see everybody else doing. But actually that's not what they do. I did it wrong. Completely wrong. You're meant to add other things. It's not just cottage cheese. I don't know why I thought it was just cottage cheese, but anyway. You're supposed to put it in the cottage cheese in the blender, then put an egg, I think it's 2 eggs, and like onion sprinkles, onion powder, I don't know what, some sort of powder. But I didn't do that because I just thought it was a one ingredient vibe. So I went to put my cottage cheese in the oven. I got my other ingredients prepped and ready that I wanted to make to put on top of my cottage cheese flatbread, and then look at this mess. Complete disaster. It didn't work. So I looked at the recipes, I scraped that cottage cheese off because I wasn't going to waste it. And I vaguely looked at the recipes. Okay, I added an egg, and then I decided I was going to add some almond powder because I didn't have any onion powder. It's just not something I have. So I added almond flour, and then I added a little bit more because I just felt like it needed to be a little bit thicker. And I didn't put it in a blender because I was just too lazy. By this time I was hungry and I didn't feel like having extra dishes to wash. So I took it, sprayed my baking tray again, which was really hard to clean after the first disaster, just FYI. And there we go, I'm adding my lovely delicious mixture that I was pretty sure was going to work this time. And I flattened it out just a little bit smaller. While that was in the oven, I was making my eggies that I added a little bit of milk with it. And my spring onions there as well. Just cooking that up a bit. And then making space on the pan so I can put some spinach on the one side so it can wilt a little bit. Because I love me some spinach. It's good for the iron, ladies. And then I added my cilantro / coriander. I love fresh herbs, so delicious. And there it is, I flipped over the egg and I flipped my camera the wrong way, as you can see. Whatever. You can't get everything right. Clearly today or this morning is a day of getting everything wrong. Like my flatbread, look at that. Terrible, I don't know what disaster that is. So there's my egg and my disastrous flatbread. So I ended up using normal brown bread, put some cheddar cheese on. This is like a long cheesy camera thing going on here, I don't know what's happening. Then I added my egg, my spinach, and I added a little bit more of my Tabasco sweet chili sauce that I'm completely obsessed with and have to add to everything. And then we added some more cheddar cheese. And then I took that baby and I put it straight back into the pan so it could toast a little bit and the cheese could melt. And there we go. I ended up with a normal frickin' toasted cheese sandwich after all of that.